Yeah, Spectre, the reviews are decent, 77% on Rotten Tomatoes with 44 reviews. Not as high as the previous one. The previous one was like 90 plus percent, but still decent. I think overseas over the weekend it made like 80 million with about, 56 million coming from the UK. So overseas it is already doing really well. I think the previous one opened to 70 something million.
Skyfall, it opened to 88.
88, okay. And was it around the same time?
Let's see, November 9th. Yes.
88. So what do you think? Do you think you'll match the 88 million?
Like I said, the money is there. You just need the movie to tap into the market. You have a product that people want to watch. I just want to point out that Spectre is Daniel Craig's final James Bond movie. I think he's vacating the role unless they pay him a lot of money. But I think, as far as I know, I think Spectre is it for him.
It's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, but anyway,
That's what he said before too.
Yeah, he could be negotiating. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right? But that's what it is.
I'm not too sure because I read an interview on EW from Sam Mendes. Well, it's about all of them. And well, Daniel Craig wanted to do another one. He's the producer of this one. And at first, Sam Mendes didn't want to do another one. And then he saw Skyfall, which kind of rebooted the series because, they basically blew up, the James Bond operations, the center.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have new people filling the previous roles. So Skyfall is almost like a reboot. And the reason why Sam Mendes returned was he was like, well, he felt kind of bad because they kind of started the reboot because spoilers at the end of Skyfall. Well, film made 304 million, so everyone probably already seen it.
Well, it's released in 2012. Come on.
Yeah.
There's no spoiler anymore. If you haven't watched it, then you're not going to watch it.
Yeah. Am died, and they basically have new people filling in the old roles.
Right. Pretty much Judi Dench was retired from the series.
Yeah.
And Ralph Fiennes replaced her as the new M.
Yeah. And then you have a new gadget guy and then, other people. So it is.
Wait. No, Ben Whishaw is the old gadget guy, right? He still remains.
I'm not sure. From reading the EW article, it seems like they kind of have new characters filling in for old roles, and it's almost. And at the end of the film, it's almost like a reboot. And Sam Mendes was like, you know what, I kind of rebooted the series, so I gotta do the next one to see what the aftermath of the previous film was.
Yeah.
So he did this one. So this one is almost like the beginning of the reboot.
Right.
And it's kind of weird to see Daniel Craig. He wanted to make this movie so badly that he became the producer. And I just don't see how. No, if you're gonna make the beginning, the first film of the reboot, that you don't want to do more.
Yeah, I know, but the stories keep on changing, right? Before I read that, hey, we're just tired. They're coming out with a big production, right? They're filming, they're doing all these things, and I guess there's some fatigue setting in. Say, oh, I don't want to touch another James Bond movie. That coming from Sam Mendes and Daniel Craig, all these people say, we don't want to do another one because it takes so much out of you. And then I guess with some time away, right? Then they can start to think about doing another one. I guess that's
By time away. You mean they gave them more money under the
that helps speed up the time away.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just one of those things where they're done with one, and when you went through all these things, right, you don't want to start thinking about another one. You just want to decompress a bit and reflect. And and they're not ready to make another. When people asking you, oh, do you want to do another one? No, I just finished one. I don't want to touch it again. So that's what it is, I guess. It's just that that's what they say now, right? But who knows how they'll change later on. That's always the thing. And money does help. Money does help.
Right. So the reviews are decent this time around, but it doesn't look like it's as high as the previous one, Skyfall. And Skyfall opened to 88 million. What do you think this one will do?
You know what? I think it's gonna probably do in the ballpark. Maybe a bit lower. I think all these talk about Daniel Craig not doing another one. It feeds into the advertising. I think
it's like this is the last one.
Exactly. Like Jet Li, that this will be his final martial arts movie.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Right.
James Bond, hey, James Bond is an iconic character, and it's going to be a decent movie. I think people will go and watch it, and I like I said, it's probably going to do in the same ballpark. Is it going to be higher or lower? I don't know. So
Yeah, put a number.
I'm gonna go with 80.
A little bit lower.
Little bit lower.
88 million at this period is a very high figure. So
Yeah, but hey, the last movie Skyfall made 88.
that's what I mean. It's already a very high figure.
Right.
I'm not sure how much.
Okay.
Because of the goodwill from the previous film, I'll go a bit higher. I'll say 95 million.
Okay, 95. Here's the thing. One thing that concerns me is that the trailer, it's not that good. It's not as action-packed. It's not as thrilling. So that's one thing that concerns me.
A lot of times with these James Bond films is when they open huge, they always surprise me. A lot of times I'll watch the trailer and I'll go, this looks like another James Bond movie. And then it opens super huge.
Well, I think they're saving the good stuff for the movies. Who knows? But
yeah, it could be. From the EW interview I read, apparently the budget was like, even though on Box Office Mojo it is listed as 200 million. Well, on EW they were saying it was Sony was balking at I guess during the Sony leaks they were balking at the budget, which went up to like 300 million.
Well, the budget is one of those things like a movie never making any money, right?
Right. And I was like 300 million. Holy
it's never transparent. It's never transparent with the Hollywood. You can't really say that's what it is because they might hide these numbers within all these
and then they get tax write-offs and all that stuff.
Right.
So I'm saying 95. You're saying 80.
Like I say, after a week, people want to go out watching the movies. It's there. The money's for them, people to spend. They want to go out. Just that they don't have the product right now for them. James Bond movie, hey, it has a good franchise. More popular than ever with Daniel Craig in the role. Sam Mendes returning.
I don't disagree with you. I'm going 95, so I'm going even more.
Right. It's just the question is like, how much is it gonna make? Right? It's gonna be